Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is François and I will be your host for the next little bit. This is Mack Flash Trivia Live. It's Friday night and we're here ready to party, trivia style, the only way we know how, at a distance. That's what we do now. This is what we do. But this is great. I'm glad to see you're all here with us tonight. And by us, I mean me and everyone in the chat. If you haven't gotten in there, you got to go proceed at your own risk, of course. But be ready to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to proceed as we normally do with our 3 rounds of trivia coming at you. Keep track of your answers using the preferred method, either using the sheet available in the description below or any sort of piece of paper or word processor, whichever way you want to keep track of your answers. But do not answer in the chat or the comments. That is the utmost rule, pretty much the only rule that we have at this point. No phones or web searches to keep it to give yourself an additional challenge. And at the end of every round, I will be revealing the answers. We're going to be playing 3 rounds tonight, each of them 10 questions and then a 15-question speed round. So do make sure you stick around all night for that. And like I said, I'll reveal the answers at the end of every round. You'll be able to mark your own sheet and then compare your scores with everybody in the chat. You're welcome to form some teams. Usually people keep it to around 4 to 6 people, but whatever you would like to do is fine. We've got a lot of cool stuff tonight, some great categories, a lot of great people here, and that's hilarious. I just saw a reference to on mute. I got nervous and I realized it's someone who's glad that their TV's on mute because this shirt is loud enough. Well, there you go. It's quite flamboyant, if you know what I mean. All right, we got ourselves some trivia coming at you, so let's get started with round number 1. It starts with question number 1. What short-lived 2004 DreamWorks TV series about Siegfried and Roy's White Lions was the most expensive television series at the time, costing an estimated $2 to $2.5 million per episode? And here we go with the team shoutouts. Welcome to the game. Coronavirus in the morning. I totally got that reference. Team My Mom for being here. Thanks, My Mom, and everybody else on your team. Hello from Codename Duchess and to Codename Duchess. Hello, Dalex of the Damned, and thanks for the wishes. One of my favorites so far, Quarantina Turner. I'd say Ikes to that. Oh, round 1, question number 2. Along with Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, and Jordan Spieth, who is the 4th player to win 3 majors by the age of 25? Shout out to the Twenton Quarantinos. Hello and welcome. Hello, 3 Must Get Beers. Hello, Shirley from Toronto. Team Vanilla Isolate is ready to rock. The Cutleries. I love that. I love that name. That's great. We got ourselves all sorts of cool people playing tonight. The Sad Sacks, Strive for Average, Team Skane. So many different ones. I don't even know where to start. Let's go on with question number 3 for this round. What mountain is the highest in Canada and the 2nd highest peak in North America after Denali? And one final batch of shout outs here. What do we got? We got Justice for Don Lewis, the Naughty Hookers, past the Moira Rose. We've got Low Expectations in the house. Oops, I Quizzed My Pants is here. The Greenwood Glory Holes. Lone Ranger is here. Hello, hello. Ride strong, my friend. Ride strong. What else we got here? Smells Like Quarantine Spirit. I hope that's a reference to the very awful Puddle of Mud cover that's going around of Nirvana right now. Apparently it's terrible. It's so bad I managed to avoid it all day. Round 1, question number 4. During his time on the moon, what did Alan Shepard famously do? Perhaps in the name of science, but mostly for a bit of fun. So many teams. I keep scrolling and they keep finding new names. The Not So Wise Guys, the Corn Queens, Hogmeyer is here, Mitochondriacs. Thank you, Sharon, for the wishes. Thank you. Conmen are here, of course. Team Let It Ride, the Hackers in the house. Yes, definitely too cold to be playing outside. Van Buren boys are here. Good to join us. Thank you. Strathroy Bombers. Hot Mess Express, Team Grandma's on Zoom, Team Bruh, come on, bruh, and there you are. Wow, so great to see so many people gathering tonight to play Mack Flash Trivia. Thank you so much. I've got your question number 5 coming up next. But I'd like to tell you a little bit about one of our sponsors, Grasses Landscaping. Been with us for a while now, helping us out. They let them help you out. They specialize in landscape design and build for any size job. They do some property maintenance and spring and fall cleanup, stuff like that. So do make sure you check out Grasses Landscaping. If it's not grass, just say pass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. Let's keep moving with question number 5. Your first audio clip. It is the mashup question, as it tends to be in these days. A mashup is when 2 songs or more are fused together to make a new one. In this case, I want you to listen up and tell me the 2 bands or artists that were mashed together to create a new song. Let's give a listen.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya.
Well, there you go. Name the 2 bands or artists that are used in this mashup. That's all we needed to know. To everybody joining us midway through round number 1, please remember to use a sheet or whatever method you want to keep track of your answers. Just do not answer in the chat or comments. People are taking this as a fun competition to see who does the best. That's how serious they take it. As serious as having fun can be. Question number 6 comes up next and goes a little something like this. Who voiced the title character in the 2001 feature film Osmosis Jones, which also starred Bill Murray and David Hyde Pierce? Next up, we got question number 7 coming up in round number 1. Could it be your lucky question? Who knows? Let's take a look. The term Ponzi scheme refers to what? Financial investing, landscape gardening, or computer coding? I call fix on this question. The term Ponzi scheme refers to what? Financial investing, landscape gardening, or computer coding? Question number 8 comes up next on the screen. What was the number of the surgical hospital on MASH? With question 9, we are approaching the end of the regular round and your first speed round. But let's get started with number 9. What does an ungulate mammal possess that others don't? And finally, question number 10 shows up. It is your multimedia question. For 1 point each, name these 3 movies for these 3 animations on a theme. 3 separate movies. Can you name them? 1 point each. Something different. And there you have it. That is the end of the regular round for round number 1. We have got your picture speed round coming up in just a minute. But first, I wanted to tell you about Ki Mu Guan Martial Arts, operating out of the Libro Center in Amherstburg. We've got our good friends Doug and Alyssa. They are 5th degree masters that are teaching there on weeknights from 6 to 7. If Taekwondo is something that's been interesting to you or for yourself or for your children, make sure you do check out Ki Mu Guan Martial Arts on Facebook, or check out their website as well. You can always find a link on the Mack Flash Entertainment Facebook page as well. Thank you for all of your support, Doug, Alyssa, the Butlers, and Ki Mu Guan. Thank you very much. We've got some more trivia coming at you now. It is round one, the speed round, and as it normally is, it is the picture round. And this one, I tell you, this is nuts. This is nuts. I want you to name these nuts, seeds, legumes, and other nut-like foods. Yeah, that's right. So we've got ourselves 15 pictures coming up for 15 seconds each. And all you got to do is name the nut, seed, legume, or nut-like food. If you guys are ready, let's bust this nut wide open. And there you have it. The end of the picture round signifies the end of round number 1 in its entirety. I do hope you enjoyed seeing all these pictures of nuts that I had for you. I swear, there's so many jokes. They're just sitting right here. They want to come out. I don't know why I'm stopping them. I just keep stopping them. Thank you so much for playing along tonight. Don't forget, 2 more rounds, so don't go anywhere. All we're going to do right now is we're going to take the time to go through the answers. You'll get to see them all. You'll also get a minute or 2 to go to the fridge, go outside, go wherever you need to go to be ready for round number 2. Coming up next with 10 more questions and another speed round. If you're ready, let's move on to the answers and take a look at those and see what the points were like. All right, looking down the list of the regular answers, or round number 1, everything at 1 point except number 5. Once again, for the mashup, always 2 points, looking for 1 for each artist that you were able to name. And number 10, it was 1 point for every movie you were able to name as well. So, terrible at math right now, but that seems to be 14 for me. See how bad I am at math? That's actually 13. Ooh, team let it ride with a perfect score on round 1, regular portion. Very nice. Here come my nuts. I feel like if you read off every one of these answers in a row, you would sound like that scene with Christopher Guest in Best in Show. Where it's like, when I was a kid, I used to be able to name all the nuts, and it would drive my mama crazy. Cashew nut, pistachio nut, peanut, macadamia nut. That one would send her off to drive her crazy. I love that movie. Hey, that's it. That's the answers for round number 2. You got your scores coming up right now in the chat. Let's see how that is. You get 1 or 2 minutes to gather your thoughts and come back for round number 2. All right, let's take a look at those scores. You nuts. All right, 20 out of 28 for the Twenton Quarantinos. They know they're salty nuts. 23 out of 28 for 5 Stiff Drinks. Duchess, 25. Sad Sack, 13. Mose Isley Quarantinos, 19 points. The Mac Flashers, nice, 24 points. Love that. Suck at 316, coming in hot with 24. 23 total for the mitochondriacs. What else we got? Strive for average, 42. Quarantine age dirtbag. Great name, 20 points. Sat Sack, 19. Grandma's on Zoom, 21. 18 it goes to Tara. Thank you. Tepid Mess Express. It's cooling off. 20 points. 21 for Team Mom. 20 points. The Game Night. Quarantina Turner, 26, backing up that name with the legs to match. Megan, 21 point. Van Buren Boys, 24. 26 to the Pandemic Academics. Ooh, that's fun to say. The Bears. Just the Bears. 20 to 28 for the Daleks. Vanilla Isolate, 20 points. And I'm ashamed to say I just got that. 21 points for the Quarren Queens. COVID-19 at 13. 20 for the Strathroy Bombers. 27 going to Let It Ride. And 23, Jeff and Allison. Thank you so much. Get a minute. You got a minute. We'll be back in 1 minute to get yourself a drink and whatever. And we'll be back with round number 2. Thank you so much for being here tonight on this beautiful Friday night. Well, we're indoors. We don't know. And thank you for joining us all the time on Mac Flash Trivia on our channel. Make sure you do, of course, like and share this video for friends who might not have gotten the chance to play but might be interested. And, of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so you can be notified of all the trivias that we put out. We have the regular scheduled trivias that happen, such, for example, this weekend we've got a doubleheader on Saturday of Spider-Man and the Muppets. Both of them going out, and we're that one's a kind of a family deal for the Saturday Cereal Bowl, because Spider-Man more for the kids and the people with a light knowledge of Spider-Man, and then the Muppets, of course, for the fans, for the big Muppet fans. So it's going to be a great thing to do as a family. On Sunday, we've got our sports doubleheader all around Chicago. We've got Chicago Sports getting one, and then the Chicago Bulls Dynasty getting their own trivia as well. But sometimes we drop some surprise trivias, or we drop them at weird times. So if you're subscribed, you're automatically notified that something went public or premieres, and then you get to play that either before everyone or as soon as you can if it's something that you've been waiting for. So thank you so much for doing that, and I think we're about ready to get going with round number 2. And round number 2, we'll start off with 10 questions, as we normally do, followed by a speed round. Let's take a look at question number 1 for round number 2. It goes a little something like this. On the hit sitcom Roseanne, what was the name of the family's son? Round 2, question number 2. The characters 11 or 11 in the binary numeral system equate to what number in the decimal system? So it turns out that I didn't watch Roseanne. I didn't, because whatever. So I was talking about the old one. Apparently there was another one in the new one that was very short-lived for a few months. So if you want to give yourself a point for knowing that one as well, do that at home. But we were looking for the son in the original series, Roseanne. So that's what I was looking for. Number 3, what is the first tennis Grand Slam event of the year? Question number 4 for round number 2 goes a little bit something like this. On Wikipedia, what D word is used to list and resolve conflicting article titles? Coming up, we got question number 5, your next audio clip of the night, but not before I mention Above and Beyond Massage Therapy Clinic. Thank you very much for helping us out again and again and again. The award-winning massage therapy clinic is available for you and for whatever ails you. They offer all sorts of unique techniques such as Thai yoga massage, bamboo fusion, and myofascial release. Make sure you do check them out at abmassage.ca or visit them on Facebook. It is Above and Beyond Massage Therapy. Thank you very much for all of your help. Here comes the next question. It is your next audio clip of the night. It is a backwards clip. I'm going to play a song backwards, and all you have to do is tell me what song is it. If you're ready, it goes something like this. Once again, just looking for the title of the song you just heard backwards. What was that song? We got question number 6 coming up for round number 2. What is the name of the Men in Black spin-off film released in 2019 and starring Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson? Question number 7 comes up next, as they do. If you leave the room to micturate, what are you going to do? Urinate, pass gas, or burp? Nothing but the classiest trivia for you folks. Round 2, question number 8. In what television show did Joey Lawrence and Melissa Joan Hart attempt to revive their sitcom careers in 2010? Question number 9. Ooh, this is fun. We got round 2, question number 9. The word Why do I practice these words and then when I show up I just panic? Ephemeral. What the word ephemeral, if you can pronounce it, but mostly, do you know what it means? Does it mean imaginative, short-lived, or ecstatic? And finally, question number 10. It zoomed by, but let's take a look at this question. Here it is, your puzzle question of the night. I should probably let you know that if you do like these puzzles, you should tune in on Saturday night at 8. That would be tomorrow night at 8 for Seriously Trivia. It's a totally different style of trivia. Faster paced with shorter categories and a lot of puzzles and trivia mixed together. It was a great time last Saturday when we did it. We've got ourselves another game coming up, slightly fluffed up with a little more content than last time, which happened to go by very quickly. So make sure you do make plans for tomorrow, Saturday at 8 p.m. Meet me right here on our channel for Seriously Trivia. It's a great game. It's a really great game. Well, speaking of those puzzles, we're going to do a keyword today. I want you to tell me what word or thing these words have in common. For example, if I gave you pogo, yard, and chop, you could add the word stick for pogo stick, yard stick, and chopstick. Well, if you're ready, let's take a look at your keyword for today. And we're looking for the following: chips, spears, barrel. What word can go before or after to form complete expressions? And there you have it. That is the end of the regular round for round number 2. We still got our speed round coming up, so don't move. Don't go off and micturate or whatever you might be doing when you leave the room. Who knows? I just wanted to make sure I do bring up Forgot the Flour, another one of our very generous sponsors this week, a mother-daughter duo that specializes in homemade gluten-free goods, as well as some keto and vegan options as well. You can place orders through their websites, which are normally ready between 3 and 4 days later, and available for free porch delivery if your orders go over a certain amount. Make sure you do check out their website at forgottheflour.windsor if you're looking for specialty baked goods, and those fit the bill. Thank you very much to Kaylee and her mom and to Forgot the Flour for helping us out this week with that. Well, we've got some more trivia coming at you because that's why we are here. Hey, that's the wrong button, man. Don't cut me off like that. What are you doing? It's just me here. Let's take a look at your next one. The button I wanted to push was this one here. I wanted you to see what your music round is going to be. It's called A Piece of Me. I want you to fill in the blanks with body parts to complete the names of the songs. I've given you song titles that contain body parts, and I've given you the artist that performs or sings them. All you have to do is fill in the blank with a body part to complete the song title. There are 15 of them for about 25 seconds each on the screen, and it starts with this one. Of course, if you don't know the answers, you can always just play Mad Libs by putting in inappropriate body parts, and then it makes really funny song titles. And there you have it, everybody. That is the end of round number 2, music round and all. I do hope you were able to come up with the different body parts that filled in those blanks to complete the song titles. Well, we are here at the end of round 2. We got one more round left to go. That's round number 3, because that's how math works. Make sure you do get your shot of the night ready for round 3, question number 3. If that's your thing, you're going to want a shot, because we're all going to do one together, and it's going to be a great, fun time. All of round 3 is going to be a lot of fun. I got 10 more questions and another speed round coming at you. Right now, you want to lock in your answers and make sure you are ready for the correct ones coming up on the screen in just about a second. If you're ready, here come the answers. So there they are, your answers for round number 2. It's looking like 1 point all the way down. This one is out of 10. For the home game, we were looking for, we were looking for the sun on Roseanne before any sharks were jumped. So DJ Connor, apparently there was one added towards the end of the regular season called Jerry Garcia or something like that. So you could give yourself an extra point for that at home. For now, we'll keep this one out of 10 for the official competition. And thank you always to the COVID Conman for the clarifications. And here comes the body parts or piece of me music round. We were just looking for the body part, but of course I gave you the rest of the information for context. Of course, if you, like a certain person, use the word butt the whole way down, you probably had a way more fun time. And we've got 6 through 10 over here. And finally, number 11 through 15 for the body parts speed round. To me, I think maybe the toughest 5 of the category. Yes, no? I'll let you be the judge. And the scores are starting to roll in the chat. Make sure you do leave those in there so we can take a look. And I'm going to start rattling them off as I do. Let It Ride with 24. Ooh, that's Van Buren Boys with 25. A perfect score. Very nice. Number 13 was Butt. You're right. It actually was. We get ourselves some impossible scores. Let's move on. 22 for the Naughty Hookers. The COVID Conman with 24. Quarantine Age Dirtbag 19. Hype, you got 21. Duchess 24. COVID-19 15. I almost said 12. That would have been insulting. Caden 24. Summer Ellis 18. Devin 23. Sad Sack 17. Second 316 22 points. Very nice. COVID Daryl 23 points. Corn Queens 21. See you next Tuesday 18. 5 Stiff Drinks 23 points. 46 total so far. Charlie's Angels at 21. The Whimsies at 19. Mom at 19. 22 points for Hogmeyer. The Not So Wise Guys 19 points. 18 goes to Cheating Cheaters that cheat. 21 points for Grandma's on Zoom. 20 out of 25 for Dave's Glory Holes. Megan, you got 20. 18 out of 25 for the 3 Must Get Beers. The Mac Flashers got 21. 21 out of 15 for Daylex of the Damned. How did you pull that off? That's amazing. 18 out of 25 for Vanilla Isolate. What else we got? 20 Quarantinos, 16. Low Expectations with 20. The J4DL, which I'm just drawing a blank right now. I know what I should know what that means. I forget now. Just for... No, I forget now. Strive for Average 21. Mose Isley 22. Pass the Moira Rose 18. The Hackers 12. 22 for Hogmeyer. And there we go. Quarantina Turner 19. Ooh. Well, we're definitely not going to start right away. Dave, you've got a couple of minutes before we come back with round number 3. Don't forget to get your shot of the night ready for round 3, question 3, where we all do a shot together. Like I always say, whether it's tequila or a shot of milk or some wheatgrass or whatever you might have, you're welcome to do it. It's just a question of conviviality of us sharing a moment together at round 3, question number 3. We'll be back in just a little bit. We got round 3 starting off in just a little bit, but I wanted to thank you once again for being here and remind you about the stuff we've got going on this weekend, including a Spider-Man and a Muppets Quickie on a Saturday, as well as a double Chicago Sports and the Chicago Bulls Dynasty on Sunday. We've got in Flick Picks for you cinephiles out there. We've got a whole one on Jim Henson coming out as well on Sunday afternoon. And tonight, after the show, and we're premiering it a little early so that you guys get to play it again. We've got a Saved by the Bell Quickie that's going to be available immediately after the show tonight. So you guys can go ahead and play that right away. Share it with your friends who like Saved by the Bell. I heard there's a trailer or something that came out for a reboot recently. So if that's your thing, you might want to check it out. I'm out of breath for some reason. I don't know why. I think I'm excited. I'm just excited to be here. Let's take a look at round 3, question number 1, as we get started with this third round of trivia. It goes like this with this one. Get rid of you here. A dark comedy about a family who runs a funeral home. In which state is the American television show 6 Feet Under set? It's round 3, question number 2, coming up right about now. And it wants to know, in the Bible, here it is, the Bible trivia you've all been waiting for. What king suggested cutting a baby in half in order to resolve a custody battle between 2 women? This guy was like the Gregory House of Bible kings. He's like, yeah, we'll just cut your baby in half. Just say shocking things. Why not? Well, here we are. It's round 3, question number 3. I know what I should have been doing during that question while you guys were thinking, but I didn't do it. No, I didn't. I don't think ahead. That's what I don't do. But I do think of you guys all the time. And so this one goes out to you. Get your shot ready for round 3, question number 3. Cheers. This one goes out for you guys. Oh my. Woohoo. Okay, this one hit home tonight. Definitely hit home. Let's take a look at your question for round 3, question number 3. Qatar's most popular sporting event. Which sport awards the Emir of Qatar Cup? I like the idea. The chat has a little suggestion in there that I'm kind of liking. There's definitely some cool shit in the Bible, man. It's a weird way to say it, but it's the only way I could say it. There's some cool stuff in there, and definitely, I think We could do a whole quickie about the Bible. I could probably get that together. Got some people I could probably assign that to. Here comes question number 4, for round number 3. What North American familial idiom is used to describe a small business owned independently? Thank you for everyone joining us, and I forgot to do the reminder at the beginning of round number 3, but thank you for joining us. We do love when new people play along. It is a play along type of trivia. You don't need to submit your answers to me at all. You just need to keep track of them yourself, and at the end of the round, I will reveal the correct answers so that you can verify them and then compare your scores with everyone else playing in the chat and at home. Feel free to gather your friends and form a team, maybe put your heads together. Teams usually here consists of about 4 to 6 people, but I'm not counting. And make sure you do have fun and subscribe so you can find out all the different quizzes we do, whether it's live general knowledge or specific pop culture or sports or whatever. We got question number 5 coming up next, and I didn't micturate. That's for sure, but hey, let's keep moving with round number 3, question number 5. It is your next audio clip of the night. Before I bring that up, though, I do have to tell you about the Cheese Bar in Lakeshore. They're helping us out this week, and they're also offering free pickup and local delivery of artisan cheeses, produce, and other gourmet foods. Looking for something different than your normal fare? Get yourself a little delivery from the Cheese Bar. Maybe hook it up as a date night or as a fun date with yourself in front of Netflix. Who knows? Cheese is always good. We should have a thing where you guys take pictures of your snacks, post them to Instagram with the Mack Flash Trivia so we can see what you're eating during the night as well. Let's take a look at question number 5, your next audio clip of the night, and it goes a little something like this. It's called Undercover. Name the original song and title and artist for 1 point each for this piano cover. Name the original song and artist for 1 point each that you just heard this cover of. Question number 6 for round number 3. Who directed the films The Dark Knight, Inception, and Dunkirk? Who directed the films The Dark Knight Rises, Inception, and Dunkirk? We got question number 7 coming up next, and we are approaching at the end of the round, but not that quick. What television adaptation of a movie takes place in various eras, jumping from 2006 in the first season to 1979 in the second season, and then back to 2010 in the third? Looking for a television adaptation of a movie. Question number 8 follows that up. What Mexican Spanish dish's name translates to little strips in relation to the way the food is prepared? Question number 9 is here and wants to know, on what very popular show of the 2000s would you find hosts Jamie Heineman and Adam Savage? And finally, question number 10 for round number 3. Name this movie and the 2 actors in this scene. 3 points coming at you if you can name all the information we need. And there you have it. That is the end of the regular round. For round number 3, we've got ourselves one more speed round left to come. But I wanted to tell you about our title sponsor, Superior Turf and Snow. They provide property maintenance for commercial, industrial, and residential properties. The lawn cutting, trimming, maintenance, aeration, fertilizer, all that fun stuff. They can help you take care of that. Their phone number and email is on the logo on the screen, so make sure you do give them a call if you need those kind of services. And thank you for helping us out this week. If you guys are interested in advertising on our show, please make sure you do check our website, mackflash.com, for details. We've got all sorts of opportunities for you for that. Well, we've got some more trivia for the players as well, so please sit tight as I bring you our next speed round, and we are talking about Ditloids. That is right, an entire speed round of Ditloids. I can hear you booing and groaning from all the way over here. And guess what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, because we're going to do it. We're going to sit here, we're going to do these Ditloids. A Ditloid is an abbreviation of a common expression or saying or fact. For example, here, if I give you the topic equivalence, 13 in a BD, you would say 13 in a baker's dozen. If you do enjoy these Ditloids, of course, make sure you tune in tomorrow, Saturday at 8 o'clock for Seriously Trivia Live that I'll be hosting right here. More puzzles, more trivia, more fun, and I've plumped it up a bit since last time, so if you didn't get enough last time, you'll get more for sure. We've got 15 Ditloids coming up for about 25 seconds each, and make sure you can solve all of them for the point, and it goes a little something like this. And there you have it. That is the end of round number 3. Ditloids and all. I saw that some of you in the chat were a little frustrated with the Ditloids. Well, that's all right. Next week, or hey, yeah, on Monday, there won't be any Ditloids. How about that? But if you want more of those and more puzzles, make sure you do tune in tomorrow, Saturday at 8 o'clock for Seriously Trivia Live. And if you're wondering what that's like, make sure you do take a look around the channel. There's another Seriously Trivia from last Saturday that you can watch, and you'll get an idea of exactly how that show works. I'm still tweaking it for the online delivery, so please give it about 85% of your attention. Thank you guys for being here today. I'm going to ask you a few things. If you could hit that like button at some point, that would be really great for me. If you could also hit the subscribe button if you have not done so yet, that would be faboo. Otherwise, I do hope you enjoyed yourself. We got the answers coming up, and I'll come back for a little salutation after that because I just can't quit you. I just can't quit you. Still haven't seen that movie. Should really see that. Let's take a look here at answers, screen number 1. See? Everybody loves the Ditloids. Look at that chat. That Ditloid love. I love it. We were looking for single points all the way down except for question number 10, where we're giving you a point for every one. So The Fly is 1 point, Gina Davis is 1 point, and Sexy Jeff Goldblum gets 1 point as well. So once again, this round number 3, regular round, out of 9, 10, 11, 12 points. Oh no, we were looking, you're right, thank you. That is out of 13. Number 5, we were looking for 1 point each for Wonderwall and Oasis. I did say, name the song and artist for that cover. Thank you so much for bringing that up. So we've got ourselves here 13 points. And here come the answers for 1 through 5 of your Ditloids. Answers 6 through 10 for the Ditloids are up on the screen. And finally, questions 11 through 15 are right here for, the answers, as a matter of fact, are right here for 11 through 15 for the Ditloids. Number 15, chess or checkers, of course. Now be careful. There's two eras of Chicago. There's a good era of Chicago, and then there's a bad era of Chicago. You gotta be careful. Not the city. I'm talking about the band, of course. Somebody just said they don't like Chicago. Like 25 or 6 to 4 Chicago is okay. Anything like Peter Cetera Chicago, I think, is what I don't like. Well, that's my opinion. My own opinion. Don't let that reflect upon anything else. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Share your scores and let's keep track of those in the chat. Don't forget, Saved by the Bell is live. It's live right now. I made sure to post it, and there you go. You can play your Saved by the Bell quickie on our channel right now. Please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. We had 430 people watching right now. It'd be nice if we could get those likes up and offset those weird dislikes. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight and being part of the chat. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more quizzes, and come back tomorrow during the day. We've got some quizzes at noon, and then live at 8 it's a Mac Flash Seriously Trivia. We'll be right here live. It's gonna be a great time. We got to think of when the shot of the night's gonna be. It's Saturday, so let's say every question. All right, guys, my name is François. I've been your host. I can't even say my own name right, so time for me to get out of here. Bye bye.